Hello children, hope you all are fit and fine at home. I am Rina Bhattacharya ma'am. Today I will take a small session on economics subject of class 9, chapter 1, definition of economics. Students, before starting the chapter, I want to give a small introduction on economics. That means what is economics and what is the importance of economics in our daily life. Listen very carefully. Economics is very interesting subject. We all are human beings and our want is always unlimited. When one want ends, then and then another want arises. But if we want to fulfill all our needs, all our wants, then we need sufficient money. But from where we will get the money? Anyone can guess? Any of you? Yes. Perfect. We have to do job. Correct you are. That means we have to earn the money. Automatically we will not get any money. For that reason, this economic subject will give you the proper motion of money. Why? We have limited money but unlimited needs. So how to manage? That guideline we will get this from this subject. Like how to use money. Suppose every human being they need many things at a time. But you have to understand which one is important in your life and which one is less important. As per the importance of your want, you have to decide where and how much money you will use. Next, how to save money. As every month we are getting salary. From this amount, after using all our basic needs, after completion of all expenses, a certain amount of money we can preserve in the bank for future uses. That is called savings. Next, how to use the scarce resources in an efficient manner. Scarce resources means limited resources. I have told you already, if you have less amount but many needs, then how to manage? That ideas we are getting from economics. And the last one is that how to take care of your wealth. If anyone is very much wealthy person, they have to know how to save their wealth and how to take care of your wealth. Then they can get many long years the benefit from their wealth. Hope you all have understood. Now we will start the chapter. Now we will explain the definition of economics. Economics definition given by many economists as per their point of view and thought. Economist means you have not understood, I think. Economist, those who are very much knowledgeable on economics, they are creating economics theory and applying the theory. Those who have good concept about to write the economics policy, we can call them as economist. Understood all of you? Okay. In your syllabus, there is 4 definitions given by 4 different economists. Number 1, wealth-oriented definition given by Adam Smith. Scarcity-oriented definition given by L. Robbins. Growth-oriented definition given by P. Samuelson. And definition of economy given by J. M. Keynes. One by one, we will explain their definition along with the features. Now I will explain the wealth-oriented definition given by Adam Smith. Adam Smith was called as father of economics. He has written economics book on 1776. His definition is the study of nature and causes of nation's wealth. From this definition, we can understand he has given main focus on nature and nation's wealth. Through the features, we can explain his definition. Number 1. Study of wealth. He has told to study what is wealth and how to increase the wealth. He believes from nature we are getting many things free of cost. That is also one kind of wealth, whatever we are getting from nature. He told every economic prosperity of a nation always depends on the accumulation of wealth. That's why we have to give main focus on wealth. He has given the main importance to the material goods because material goods we can use and material goods having the scarce, not to the non-material goods like services. He has given stress on wealth. He told if we can increase our income, if we can earn more, automatically our wealth will be more. He has told the causes of wealth. Every human being, if they can increase their wages through hard working, automatically we can say the income of nation is increasing. At last, he told the economic man, those who are very much aware of their self-interest, that is called economic man. If everybody will be aware about their self-interest, automatically the financial condition of our nation will increase. Now I will explain the scarcity-oriented definition given by L. Robbins. Mr. Robbins was the professor of London School of Economics. He has also written economics book. His definition is, economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. That means from this definition we can understand he has given main focus on ends and scarce of any product or commodities. Through the features we can explain his definition. Number 1, he has told man having innumerable want. Every human being having unlimited want. When one end satisfied, then another want already arises. It is a one kind of chain. Automatically it will rotate. For that reason we have to understand which want is important. He told want can be arranged in order to their importance. If you need many things at a time, you have to understand, you have to find out which one having importance in your life. According to the importance of your want, you have to fulfill one by one. He told scarcity of means. Scarcity means when we are getting satisfaction after getting one thing or after fulfilling any want. And means is referred to goods or services which is giving satisfaction to the want. And means having alternative uses also. When one thing having scarcity in the market, then we have to satisfy it with the alternative things of that product. Economics as a science as per Robbins, because economics always giving a scientific knowledge to maintain your efforts to find out how to continue hard working and how to preserve the money properly in a scientific manner. Now I will explain the growth-oriented definition of economics, written by P. Samuelson. He has done a dynamic changes of economics. His definition is, Economics is the study of how men and society choose with or without the use of money to employ the scarce product resources which have alternative uses to produce various commodities over time and distribute them for consumption now and in future among the various people and group of society. From this definition, we have understood he has given main focus on alternative uses. Through the features, we can explain the definition. Number 1. Efficient allocation of resources. There is a great similarity between Samuelson and Robbins' definition. Both have stressed upon the problems of scarcity of means. When there is a scarcity of any product in the market, then we have to utilize some alternative product. Dynamism. Samuelson has given a dynamic flavor to the distribution by the mention a time span for production, distribution and consumption. When we will use the alternative product, automatically our production, distribution and consumption we have to increase. Problem of choice. When we will use the alternative product, at a time all the product it is not possible to utilize. We have to decide which product at present we will utilize and which one we will utilize in future. Sustainable development. His definition can be extrapolated to sustainable development and to make a prudent use of non-renewable resources. Now I will explain definition of economics, written by J.M. Keynes. All the economists, they have explained economic definition from their own perspective, but they overlooked the main important aspect, economic problem, which are connected with individual and with society, so that important part covered and contributed by J.M. Keynes. His definition of economics is the study of administration of scarce means and the determinants of employment and income. From this definition, we have understood economic problem of scarcity of means. Choice was approached from the point of view of the society. He has divided economics into two parts. Number 1, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics always in a short area, short part of the economics, whereas macroeconomics is the large part of the economics. Now I will explain microeconomics. It is the study of element of economic activities. For this purpose, an individual, a household, a farm for goods and services are included in the microeconomics. Small area, small part. Next, macroeconomics. Macroeconomics is going to cover the whole economics, the aggregate of national income, total investment, savings, demand, which is going to cover the whole scenario of the economics of the nation. Now I will move to nature of economics. Nature of subject means classification of subject as a science or an art or both. Economic can be called as science because as various relevant facts as systematically collected, classified, analyzed for to make a future prediction about economical objectives and achievement. Science also having two parts, positive science and normative science. Economic also can be called as art, because beside making systematical study, economics giving a principle and some rules for to complete and fulfill economical object and to get the achievement. From this discussion, we have understood economics is both science and an art also. Thank you, children. Hope you all have understood chapter 1. Go through the chapter properly and write all given questions. When school will reopen, I will check everybody's copy. Thank you very much. Next day I'll come back with another topic.